The moon bathed the world in silver. Calum, a young vampire, gazed at it from his balcony. He longed for a world without boundaries, a world where he could love freely. His heart belonged to Alariel, a wolf shifter with eyes like emeralds. Their love was forbidden. Vampires and shifters were ancient enemies. Their rivalry ran deep, fueled by fear and misunderstanding. Yet Calum and Alariel saw past the hate. They met in secret, stealing moments of joy under the watchful eyes of the moon. Their love was a beacon of hope, a promise of unity. But their secret was not theirs alone. A dark sorcerer, Malakar, coveted Alariel's power. He whispered poison into the ears of their people, twisting their love into a weapon. He turned their families against each other. He tore them apart. Malakar's lies ignited a war. The once peaceful valley became a battleground. Calum and Alariel fought to quell the flames of hatred. They fought for their love, for their people, but their pleas fell on deaf ears. The war raged on, consuming everything in its path. Centuries passed. The story of Calum and Alariel faded into legend. The village of Eldervale, nestled in the heart of the valley, bore the scars of the ancient war. The vampires and shifters lived in uneasy truce. Suspicion and fear lingered like a shroud. The village was divided. A river, once a symbol of shared life, now marked the boundary. The vampires resided on the north bank, their elegant homes bathed in moonlight. The shifters occupied the south, their sturdy dwellings nestled amongst the trees. The air crackled with tension. Lorien, a young vampire with eyes as blue as the twilight sky, yearned for peace. He had studied the history of his people, the tragic tale of Calum and Alariel. He believed in a different future, one where vampires and shifters could coexist. Across the river, Morella, a fierce wolf shifter with hair like spun gold, shared Lorien's desire for unity. She had grown up on stories of Alariel's courage, her unwavering belief in love. Morella refused to let hatred dictate her life. She yearned for change. She yearned for peace. One night, drawn by an invisible thread, Lorien and Morella met at the ruins of an ancient temple. It was the place where Calum and Alariel had exchanged their vows centuries ago. The air thrummed with their love, a ghostly echo of a forgotten time. They spoke through the night, sharing their hopes and dreams. Lorien spoke of Calum's anguish, his desperate fight for unity. Morella spoke of Alariel's strength, her unwavering faith in love. They discovered a shared history, a common ground amidst the ashes of conflict. As dawn approached, a shimmering light appeared before them. The spirit of Alariel materialized, ethereal and wise. Her voice, soft as the wind, echoed through the ruins. She spoke of a powerful artifact, the Moonstone, a symbol of her love for Calum. The Moonstone, she revealed, held the key to peace. It possessed the power to heal old wounds, to break the curse of hatred. But it was hidden, lost somewhere within the veil of the moonlit woods, a mystical forest teeming with mythical creatures. It was a perilous quest, fraught with danger. Lorien and Morella didn't hesitate. They vowed to find the Moonstone, to fulfill the destiny their ancestors were denied. Their journey took them deep into the Vale, a labyrinth of ancient trees and whispering shadows. The forest tested them, pushing them to their limits. They faced snarling werewolves, their eyes glowing with primal rage. They outsmarted cunning pixies, their laughter echoing through the trees. They even escaped the clutches of a monstrous griffin, its wings stirring the air like a hurricane. Through it all, their bond deepened. Lorien's quiet strength calmed Morella's fiery spirit. Morella's unwavering courage pushed Lorien to embrace his own power. They learned to rely on each other, their differences becoming their strengths. They were not just a vampire and a shifter, they were two halves of a whole. Alariel's spirit guided them, her ethereal voice a beacon in the darkness. She led them to ancient riddles, whispered secrets of the forest. She warned them of Malakar, the sorcerer who had poisoned their ancestors' love. He was not just a legend, he was real, and he was waiting for them. He craved the Moonstone for himself.